Hey guys, Diesel here. Doing another ATS video real quick. Um, Today we're going to be looking at the Legacy Edition Kenworth W900 that SCS software has just released today. As you can see, this is basically how the truck comes. There's a few things I added on. The air cleaner, uh, or well, what do you call it? It's not really a hose, but it kind of is, where the air goes in through the hood. I added that protector on, and then also the lights on the side. And then the only other thing I changed was the quarter fenders. Well, the fenders back here on the back, I painted them. I did them painted with the Kenworth logo. Um, and then I also added the lights on the side. It just kind of looks more complete in a way. So I literally have just bought this. As you can see, I'm at the Kenworth dealer. But it's a very nice looking model of it. I really do like it. I do like the mud flaps on this truck as well. Those are pretty cool. Um, and you also get the Legacy Edition hub covers, which are pretty cool. So we're going to crank this thing up. I did put a C15 Caterpillar engine in it. So we're just going to kind of look at the lights here. We did turn the parking lights on, as you can see. Also, too, with the Legacy Edition, you also get those different style, kind of like a bullet style cab lights, which are pretty cool. Got the Kenworth exhaust. I'll look at all this more in depth here soon, because I am going to look at this in depth. And we'll go into the dealership here and we'll look at it and start to see all the basic pricing. Um, and also, these mirrors are Legacy style or Legacy Edition mirrors, as well as the grille. As you can see, it's got the old style Kenworth badge on it. And it's same with the little crow panels. I think that's what it's called. Right there, right at the bottom, right below the hood latch. Um, that is also the Legacy Edition, and so is the front bumper as well. Um, but the mirrors are Legacy Edition, and they also have turn signals. They're not LED, sadly, but that's part of the Legacy package. Now you could change the turn signals on the fender here to be fluorescent bulbs as well, but I mean that is totally your preference. So, but yeah. Now let's look at the interior. So it's still the standard W900, but you do get the Legacy Edition steering wheel, which has the Legacy Kenworth emblem. You also do get a Legacy kind of interior theme as well. So you do get the Legacy Edition. Kenworth is only making 1,000 of them, I believe, from that plaque there. Um, and also, too, it's kind of hard to tell. Yep. So even the, I believe that's the gas pedal, or it might be brake pedal. I think it might be brake pedal, because as you can see down there, there's no clutch, and there's no shifter in the middle, right here. So I believe this is a automatic now. This truck has gone automatic. But as you can see, the brake pedal or throttle pedal, whichever one that one is, has the classic Kenworth logo on it as well. I do like the kind of the black marble looking dash trim. I do like that. And also too, they did add a new placeable feature. This hat is the Legacy style Kenworth hat as well. And then also another thing, as you can obviously now see with being in here, you've probably seen it on the outside, is we got the split windshield on this Legacy Edition instead of the one whole windshield on the non-Legacy Edition W900. And as we look here, so you got the Legacy Edition seating and interior stuff. Has the year 63 on it. As you can see, on the back of the sleeper, it has the old style Kenworth logo, and then it has Kenworth. Um, I'd opted to go with no window in the roof and the ceiling, but like I said, this is still customizable. Make it any way you want. Um, I don't know if the Legacy Edition is in any other sleeper size, since they did only show this sleeper and stuff here at the truck show when they announced this truck. So I just wanted to check that because these horns are also Legacy as well. So, but I will show you that here in a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to back the truck up to where we can. There's the dealer sign. Alright, so we're going to pull right here. Alright, so let's enter. So here we are. We are in the dealership, Kenworth dealership here at St. Joseph. So I do have a few mods. So I have the Ruta W900. So right here is the Legacy Edition Kenworth. So as it sits right here, you're looking at $208,675. I don't know if there's any other editions that is Legacy considered. It don't look like it. So we're gonna go, but we're gonna go in and customize. So you start off with the 72-inch flat roof sleeper. Now I don't know. Yeah, it's still considered a Legacy Edition. You still have the badge on the side of it and everything like that. And you can still get the Legacy Edition with the big sleeper, which is pretty cool, actually. Ooh, very nice. Cool deal. Well, now we just learned something. So basically, the Legacy Edition can be with any cab, I believe, except for the day cab. I mean, you can still have like the old style Kenworth stuff, and you can still have the Legacy Edition day cab. So the Legacy Edition can be in any cab, any sleeper you want. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to reset changes. But there's that, and then of course you can do any of these chassis with it. Still the basic stuff, the C15, ISX15, and the PACCAR, which I never really choose PACCAR motors. Most of the time I will do a Cummins, with the exception of something like, depending on the style of W9 I drive, I will probably do a C15. You don't really have any new transmissions either. So it's still the basic W900 transmissions we've had. So the interior. So we got a lot of interior stuff now. Surprisingly, with this sleeper though, you don't have the 100th anniversary trim, but this is the Legacy trim, as you guys seen from my truck outside of the dealer. And so with part of the Legacy Edition, you can get this VIT Edition Metallic Legacy paint job, this is the one that they actually showcased off at the truck show. And you can change the colors up on it as well, which is pretty cool. So you can change this metallic color. Here's a VIT Edition, which I believe is non-metallic. The Comet, which is pretty nice little paint job there. Yosemite. That one's pretty cool. I've seen that on Ruta's trucks. That's one of his paint jobs. Oh Canada. Oh Canada. I don't know the rest. Anyways. And then the Icon, which I do recognize this for being a Kenworth paint job as well. That is a very iconic paint job for Kenworth W9. And we'll keep scrolling up. You got the Yukon, which this is what I have on my truck. And the reason why I chose this one is it reminds me of Smokey and the Bandit. It's the same painted color scheme for Smokey and the Bandit. So, which is pretty cool that they added that. Here's Shasta. Pretty unique kind of paint job as well. Never seen this one on the Kenworth before, so it is a very old one. You got Liberty, which is really cool. I actually like that one. First time looking at this one, and then the next one is Gold Nugget, which I've heard a lot about this paint job. A lot of people saying they like the Gold Nugget paint job and everything. Is that all of them? Oh, no. There's another one. Midnight Sun. Pretty cool, basic stripe and paint job. Let's see if there's any more. I don't think there is. I think that is all of the legacy paints that come with this truck. So, which is pretty cool. I want to go back to this one here. But everything else you can still basically do how you want. There's no special quarter panel for it. Now, like I said, there is special mud flaps on the rear here, legacy folded. So these are the legacy mud flaps. And they have it on with the chrome modern. I'm trying to think. I wonder, do they have a legacy edition for this? They do not. Interesting. So only with the chrome modern can you have the legacy mud flaps. It's interesting. Still the same stuff here where you can, do this kind of stuff. Same with the head racks. Nothing new there. So you can have it very clean like this, like I did on my truck, with no rails or with rails. It changes up the backlights on the back of the cab, even though they don't work, sadly. But and then you can add your side deflectors on there as well. Of course, you can put your beacon up here. Whitetail chrome, which is actually kind of cool. I haven't seen that before, but I don't really use this cab much or the sleeper much. And then the roof wing. Then you could do the lights, extra lights up here. I actually forgot to look at that on my truck. So let's go to the horns here. So this one here is the new one. It's the legacy horn. So the cabin lights, as you can see, we got the Lumet Mark 1, Lumet Mark 2, which is what kind of has been basically the bullet light for a while now, since they've done the newer stuff. And then the Lumen Chrome, and then we got Legacy. So I don't know how much or what other trucks we can use those on. But yeah, that right there, the cab trim stuff's still the same. So is the visors. So here's this part here. So this would be the standard right here. That's standard. This is a legacy version. There is no legacy version of this stuff for the crow panel, cab panel, whatever you want to call it. Nor is anything for the fuel. Now, I will say this: you wanted the bigger fuel tank. It moves the def. I don't know if this is on the regular W9 or not because I haven't really paid much attention. But it probably is because it's on a longer frame. It's probably different. But this one here, it moves the def tank to down here. And that's actually a pretty good sized def tank compared to the 260 gallon def tank. So, but yeah, so you can still change that up. You can still change up the handles for stuff. On mine, I went with classic since I guess it's supposed to be a kind of a classic truck. Going back to 1963, the original. I went ahead and done the classic on mine. You can still do the same window trim stuff. The same bug deflector stuff. Hood, the hood mirrors same, and these are the same as well. There ain't really no legacy style um, for that. Now that would look good on that though. This right here with, where was that one at? Liberty right here. That actually looks pretty good. Anyways, so yeah, that's still kind of the same. Like I said, you get all these here, but the stock one would probably look the best with the signal things here. That's just my opinion, but I like the LED one myself. So no Legacy Edition style headlights, so you could do the standard, which is what I did, or you could do LED, all that. Nothing Legacy Edition here. So the bumper is Legacy as well. So the grill is standard, but you can have the Kenworth Legacy badge, front logo. Now they also have the retro. Now the retro has been in since they did the tuning pack. So technically we've been able to do the Kenworth Legacy logo for a while now, as you can see. It's just a darker red on that one, on the retro. But yeah, so that is that. Oh wow, when did the stallion come into? Huh? How big's the eagle? That actually doesn't look half bad. That is pretty cool. I like that. Oh, rubber duck. That's pretty cool. Anyways, as for that, but yeah, so we got these here. I did the stock shield filter cover. The air filters are Legacy air filters. Still the same thing on a door. You can do the safety window or not. There's trim that doesn't have any Legacy trim. Now the exhaust is the Legacy exhaust. There's only one set of exhaust for it. So, handrails, duty or stock. Actually, I think I just did duty on mine. Don't remember. There's the Legacy Edition mirrors as well. Trying to think. There's no Legacy Edition with this. So I've actually thought on mine, I don't know if I've done it or not, but thought about doing this one here where it's got the chevron thing on it. But I don't remember what I did. I think I just left it the plain one. I don't think I've done anything with this. All this is, normal basic stuff. Put that on. The only other thing I could think of that I noticed is the Kenworth Legacy Edition hub cover. So you get that for the front and for the rear. So then I think that is it. I know this is going to be a very, very long video because I'm planning on doing at least a small little trip with this. So, but so yeah, so you're looking at anywhere between probably 208,000 to whatever you want to upgrade it to. So the way this is spec'd out right here, just with changing it to that paint job there, you're looking at 210,000, so it's an extra 1,600 bucks. And now also the rims, they're the Seagulls, but they're not chrome, so you would have to go and change it to chrome. So that would add an extra 10 bucks per rim. So But yeah, I believe that was everything. Now in here, like I said, so there's the Kenworth 100 year, and then the Kenworth Retro Cap. So the Retro Cap has this Kenworth logo on it. And then we got a Kenworth Modern Legacy steering wheel. That is the only steering wheel we get with it. And then, like I said, as you can tell, there's no clutch pedal down here, so it is apparently an automatic. I don't think there's any new cups. Nope. So we still got the regular Kenworth 20 ounce red tumbler, and then we got the 100-year 20 ounce tumbler. Still kind of the basic floor mats. I kind of did the premium just because, I mean, you're in a Legacy Edition truck, you know, you kind of want to have that premium stuff. And then also, too, you get the Legacy Edition trim, which is this, the plaque, and this trim here. You also get the Legacy seats as well. And your same window differences like before. No new pillows. I don't think there's no new bed items either. No. Or floor. Well, there's actually a new floor item that just now I'm seeing is that one, but that's from the JCB pack. I never paid attention to that. Anyways, nothing new back here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Ooh, Kenworth duffel bag. Wow. When did that come into play? Kenworth duffel bag. Interesting. I think that is everything. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and exit out of here. But like I said though, if you do want the Legacy Edition the way it's spec'd out, and I believe in real life, the base list price for that is $208,675. So it's kind of in the mediocre area, you can say. But we're gonna go ahead and leave the dealership here. We're gonna get in my truck. Do it on cruise, yeah. All right, so we're gonna get a cargo through external contracts, World of Trucks. So, just try to find something close by, nothing too far. Even that one is a little too far for me right now. Yeah, no. Green. That one's a possibility. Uh. Ooh. Could do a tanker. Kind of getting into some flatbed stuff. Ooh. Might do that one if we do a tanker. Wouldn't mind doing a school bus there. And it's a 5-hour trip. So we would have to sleep though. Yeah, we'll do that one. I haven't done a school bus in a while, so we'll go do the school bus and go to Kansas. So, shouldn't take us that long though.
I'm looking for Sierra Kana, but we can go to your destination first.
Alright. Alrighty.
Turn right. Turn right.
It's so weird looking because I'm used to driving a W9 that doesn't have the split window. Very different.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Turn right.
I really didn't adjust the seat much at all. I just did my field of view. So it's the only thing I changed. And then of course I adjusted the mirrors. There we go. But yeah, so that's all I've done really. So we got a 18-mile drive to pick up this load. Ah, green light. Ooh, I like this camera view. But like I said, I've never used this cab before, sleeper. Yes, I know people. Before you start blabbing at me in the comments, I know you're not supposed to activate the Jake while empty. But yeah, I haven't hauled a bus in quite a while, so it's gonna be kind of nice to do a school bus. Like I said, I do apologize for this being a long video, but this is our first look and trip with a W900 Legacy Edition. So it's still the same W9 we've had in the game for however long and whatnot, but it's just an extra little bit. Like I said, the main difference between this truck and the regular W9 or even the 100th anniversary W9, the 100th anniversary for Kenworth, is the split windshield. The split windshield is definitely the defining mark on this truck.
Ahead, turn left.
Because the regular W9 has got one split windshield. So. So, see your school bus now.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
But yeah, we're going to stop before we get on the road.
Hit the road.
And we're going to oh, I noticed something they've done differently with this truck. They took out the clock. Huh. Interesting. Alright, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get hooked up to this trailer. I'm really gonna have to lower this thing. Huh.
I'm the Terminator Cyberdyne
Okay.
System Model 101. I swear I will get you to your destination. Trust me.
That's interesting. Never had to really worry about that before. Okay, but anyway, so here we are with our load. Pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't hauled a school bus in quite a while. So, I'm gonna actually go out the other way. This way right here. Oh, it's not gonna have me do it. But I do want to look. So there's a rest stop right here on this little 2-lane road, it looks like. So we'll stop here and sleep, and then continue on our journey towards Hayes. So, alright.
You're coming with me. I'm the Terminator. Let's drive.
I don't think this other entrance is for trucks. But, alright. Away we go! Oh, very nice. Didn't have to sit long. Alright, nobody's coming. I know we're doing a roll and stop, but nobody's coming from this direction here. We're doing. Beautiful, beautiful. Plus, I am wanting to kind of work on my driving stuff on here as well, because I did find out that my current work will pay for me to go to CDL school and everything, or truck driving school. So I do want to, make sure, I'm driving properly and all that from now on, at least until I can get that, figure out how to apply for it or whatever it is. So, alright, so what we're gonna do, yeah, we'll just do that.
You sent me from the future to save you.
I can't set
Let's
the marker
go.
there, but yeah, so we're gonna do all that, and we're gonna pull off, sleep, and then continue trucking towards Hayes. So, like I said, I do apologize about this being a very long video, but it does have a first look at the truck and also our first haul with the truck. Even though it's not really any different than the W9 that we've had in the game. Oh shit. Can I back up? Yep. Better hurry up. Okay. I did not actually see that light. I don't know why I couldn't see it. But yeah, I was not expecting this light. Even though I drove through this intersection not long ago. But yeah, I completely forgot about the light. So but yeah. Which, I mean, I did whenever, so, oh dang it, I don't have my hood mirror. So I did comment, because SCS actually reposted or retweeted, whatever you want to say, Kenworth's video of this truck. and then I commented, you know, are y'all going to be bringing this to the game? And then of course somebody actually said something like, why would they need to? I mean, it's just, you know, paint jobs and something else. It's like, it's a little more than just paint jobs, you know. So, but I mean, if SCS software shares something, they should bring it to the game, you know, or at least you would think. But anyways, yeah. So I kind of called it, I guess, because there wasn't that many comments on it, and mine was actually a direct question, you know, hey, is this coming to the game or not? So, now I am recording this on a Tuesday night. I don't know when I will get the chance to upload this. I'm gonna try to upload this. That come up on me quick. I knew it was coming up, but I wasn't expecting it to come up that quick. Okay. I apologize on that. I'm not trying to mess up or anything, but I am just trying to get some stuff talked about. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and shut this off. We're gonna sleep. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know when it, ooh, wow. I don't know when I will have this uploaded. I'm hoping very soon. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do, instead of continue pulling out through here, I do want to try to back out onto the road and pull forward. The trailer's not going where I want it to go. We are gonna have issues. Oh yeah, we're about to hit the pole. We missed the pole. It's good. Yes, I know all this is wasting time, but anyways, I want to make sure I get this main road done, or discovered, whatever. But anyways, but yeah, I mean, some people might think it's a waste to, you know, bring something, but it's free. It's a free DLC type thing. It's a free upgrade for this truck as well. But yeah, I'm just ready for the other truck stuff to come out from SCS, like I talked about during the Christmas stream. You know, the W990 coming, which the W990 will probably have basically some of the same paint jobs. The remake, or not remake, but the rework of the 389 Peterbilt. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the next gen 579 coming out. You know, and ready for the new Volvo truck to come out. I guarantee you they're working on the Mack Pioneer as well, which that one, once they get that new Volvo VNL put into the game, it shouldn't be that hard at all, considering that is all that new Mack Pioneer is the Volvo VNL, the new one. So it shouldn't be hard for them to get that into the game, I don't think. They just got to copy the sleeper and then just do the modeling and stuff for the hood, because the hood on the Mack Pioneer is a little more sporty type style than the Volvo, but yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I liked it. You know, I like this truck. I always thought that the W900 always had the split windshield, until here recently, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's got one whole windshield. Because I remember, especially whenever this game first came out, the W900 we had in the game had this windshield wiper stuff set up. At least something similar, if I remember correctly. But yeah, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I like the fact that SCS does the little stuff. You know, all the extra special editions trucks that these truck manufacturers bring out. It's cool to see SCS bring them to the game. Even though for the most part on this one, it is the paint jobs and a few cosmetics, steering wheel, special air filters, mirrors, trim packages for interior and a little bit of trim outside, exterior, exhaust, bumper, emblem on the hood. You know, even though those are small things, and basically the truck's still the same truck. But whenever you do the Legacy Edition, you get the split windshield. So now I don't know. We'll look at it whenever we get to the end of the trip. But I don't remember if it's the sleeper or the cab. Did you change that gets the whole windshield, or if it's like the trim, like choosing the trim on the outside of the truck. So, but I'm really sad though that Kenworth is going to be stopping the manufacturing of the W9s. Since the W900's been a big part of Kenworth brand for 60 some years, you know. 63. Years, yep. And because they're supposed to actually stop making them next year, I believe. They're making a handful of W9s this year, and then they're making, I think, a handful next year, and that's it. So 63 years. It's kind of insane to think, you know, they're just going to stop production just like that. And it's been, you know, around forever. So, alright, well, we got to pull in here the way station.
The more contact I have with humans,
but
so let's
and they initially said it was because of EPA stuff and everything like that. But I'm kind of curious if they're going to keep making them now and retract what they initially announced, due to the fact of the emissions being rolled back and everything. We're at 60,656. So that's not too bad, not too horrible. But yeah. And I mean, I know Peterbilt got rid of the 389, but that was last year, I think it was. No, 23 I think was the last year for the 389. And I think they stopped doing them for the same reason as well. So who knows? Like I said before, because I think I talked about that before as well in the previous video. But hopefully with all these EPA rollbacks and stuff like that, stuff that was basically hurting companies, vehicle manufacturing companies, you know, hopefully it will allow them to bring back that truck, you know. But don't get me wrong, the 580, what is it, 579 or the 589, I believe is the truck that took the place of it. Yeah, it's a good looking truck and all, but it's not a 389. But and another thing too is, it'd be nice if all vehicle manufacturers, regardless of tractor, trailer, car, truck, pickup truck, whatever, it would be nice if they did start coming down on their prices, due to the fact that everything is extremely expensive now. But go back to the old ways and actually build good quality stuff, and not stuff that, you know, is going to last a little while, but then of course breaks, so that way you can make money. You know, it shouldn't have to be that way. Yes, you should build things to last for a long time, but you shouldn't have to worry about that to make money, you know. So, because that's the one thing I've heard a lot about, especially with the Peterbilt, is they have a good truck. It's just some of it's not good quality material or stuff put in it, you know. But, and it's crazy to think how much a big rig is now, because of the fact that, like, I looked at one of those new V&Ls. I mean, it was brand new, Volvo, basically $200,000, and I mean that's the price of a house, man. At least a small house now, but still, nonetheless, it's the price of a big house. So, you know, I mean, I wouldn't mind being able to buy my own. I think this car's too close to me. Oh, okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love to have my own rig. I mean, and it would be a good investment because, you know, I'm not married, no kids. I'm going to get a picture of this real quick though. Ooh, that is actually a good picture right there. All right, so I'm going to turn that off. There we go. All right, I just wanted to get a couple screenshots of this truck, but yeah, so it's just one of those things. I mean, I would love to have my own truck. I'd love to have my own truck and trailer and just go haul stuff. I specifically would have a van, but I would like to have a van and a reefer. But the van trailer I would want to get contracted out through my job, to haul stuff from like the plant, let's say the plant I work at now, to the warehouse, or, you know, whatnot. So it would be fun. I would enjoy it as long as I got paid good. As long as I got paid enough to pay the bills. Got an hour and a half left. We got about 84 miles. Now I may do some tweaks on my truck. Like, I would probably put LED headlights in the front. Probably do different style lighting along the side of the truck, and then put some lights underneath the fuel tank and on the steps and stuff like that. But yeah, but once we get this load delivered, we're going to do one quick look at something, and we're going to try to figure out what we can change up for this truck to not have the split windshield. Because I'm not 100% sure on that, to be honest. So it's going to be something we both learn. This is the only downside about doing a world truck trailer, is you can only go 65. I hate it. Like, bump it up 10 mile an hour, or 5. At least 5 mile an hour. Because, I mean, there's some places that are 80 mile an hour, some places that are 75 mile an hour. So, I think it just depends on the state you're in, and on what interstate you're on. So, I'm hoping. There's one thing I just never. I'll find out after this, and if that's the case. Do the video. But I think I've got everything set back. Daily use. But yeah, see, I like this camera view. I like being able to see the roof of the cab itself. Not that much of the sleeper, but the actual cab of the truck. I like to be able to see that, see the lights and horn and stuff like that. I feel like it's about to rain in the game. Ooh, that was very, very good. That is just what we're going back to this. Alright, so we are 30 minutes away. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my lights back. Yep. We got the wipers set to come on if it starts raining, so. But yeah, we're coming into Hayes now, because right there is the Hayes water tower. And there's a sign actually. So we're taking the exit up here.
Keep right, and then exit right. I insist. Exit right. I insist. Keep left.
That's the only thing I hate about Hayes is this roadway. Because this stupid roundabout here. I'm going in front of you, homeboy. Roundabouts are probably something that would be hard for me to get used to with a truck trailer. I don't know.
Yeah, turn right. Turn right.
But yeah, so probably a few of the extra things I'm gonna do is put hood mirrors back on. Or put hood mirrors on this truck.
Continue straight.
Another damn roundabout. Alright, here we go. Well, it's technically not a roundabout, it's like a willy worm roundabout, you can say. Alright, so now we can get in this lane here. Just back on normal road now.
Continue straight.
But yeah, like I've said like 3 times already, I do apologize for the video being so long. But like I said, I do have a few more Missouri videos to upload. I think I have 2 more of those videos to upload, and then this one. The last video I did, it took a lot longer than the first video to upload. But I'm going to try to get them uploaded within the next 2 days, since I am off from work the next 2 days. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I am going to be a little bit busy, so probably try to leave my computer on and turn the sleep stuff probably off, or put it for like 5 hours.
Continue straight.
And then have while I'm not at home, I can have a video, at least one video uploading. So yeah, and so hopefully this video should be uploaded by Thursday. I'm hoping. So it is going to be a few days after the release of this, because this did come out today, which is Tuesday. But yeah. Alright, so we're coming up on our destination.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Alright, so right here, I'm guessing.
Turn left.
Wow, that crossing come down way late. Huh. Alright, so we got a easy parking here at Sherwood.
You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
Alright, so here we are, folks. Alright, so we're gonna drop that. And we got our school bus hauled. And that is our 600th World of Trucks contract as well. So very nice. I'm glad you guys could be here with me on that. But yep, so that is our first look and our first haul with the Kenworth W900 Legacy. I had a brain fart there. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and like I said, it is a free update to the Kenworth W900 truck for the game. So go look at it. Go be creative with it. Like I said, I just done mine, some basic stuff. Left the majority of what was on the truck already and just changed a few things. But other than that, it's basically what it was from the dealer. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and like I said, go have fun with this truck. It's pretty cool. And real quick before we do leave, I do want to look at the catalog real quick. So we're going to go to W900 here. So as you can see, there's that. So so if you do the flat roof sleeper, you get the split. And if you do the 72-inch Aerodyne sleeper, it goes back to the 1, and then it was 1, 1. So if you want the split screen, you can do the flat roof sleeper, and it doesn't even have to be I think this one here gives you the 100. No, it don't. This one does, I guess. Yep. So you get, but like I said, even with the big sleeper, you can get the Legacy as well as the 100th anniversary. So, and then this one here, you can get the Legacy, of course. But this one also gives you the split windscreen. So, but yeah, so now we know. So if you want the split windscreen, split windshield, do the 72-inch flat roof sleeper. And if you want the one hole windshield, do the Aerodyne sleeper, studio sleeper, or the day cab. But even with those, you can still do the Legacy Edition stuff. So, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. But so yeah. So with that, guys, I'm going to end the video here, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. I really like the look of this truck. It's a very good, very nice truck. Even though, like I said, it's still the base W900, but it's just the cosmetic stuff that makes it look really nice and everything, and I'm enjoying it. I do like the flat top though. I really do like the flat top. But so yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below of this truck here, and yeah, go look at it, take pictures, share it on social media, tag Kenworth in it, and I'm sure they would love to see the combinations of these trucks and stuff you guys are doing. I do plan on sharing this one with Kenworth as well. So, but yeah, for that'll be it for me now, guys, for this video. And until next time, I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.